I don't know if you could have drawn that startup any better. Just what do you say about the way the team jumped out of the gates today?
I thought it was great. Obviously, we wanted to start with a goal, but we wanted to start multiple goals. But I honestly did not expect to score 3 in the first half, which was a very great beginning for us. This was something we talked about in the locker room before the game. That we knew that there will be energy in the stadium. We knew that there is going to be an energy coming from the fans. And we just wanted to take advantage of it. We wanted to match that energy and capitalize on it.
You get goals from 3 different players. Everybody's chipping in with goals and assists there. Maybe at times last year, Teemu was kind of the only one that was doing the scoring for you. How does it? Do you like seeing the bulk of the scoring load kind of shared in the way that it was today?
Yes, I'm very happy with that, and that's something that we addressed a lot in the preseason. Teemu is still impacting the game so much, and we knew that she's going to be a focal point for lots of defenses or the opponents' defenses. So we worked on how to get the other players involved and put them in good situations to score goals, and I'm glad it worked out well, and we took advantage of that one.
We'll stay in the room with Jimmy Mack.
Coach, congrats on the win. Sticking with Teemu, obviously we know she can score goals, but it looks like she's also worked on and improved her passing and ball distribution this year. What are you seeing from her there, and where can she go as the reigning MVP if she adds that even more to her game?
Yes, like I said in a previous answer, we worked a lot on other aspects of the game for Teemu, not just scoring goals. We know she can score, and she showed it again. But defenses work on double teaming her or creating numbers around her when we're in attack. So the main thing was for her to get the other players involved and then find them in good areas, good spaces, or if not, can she make the right runs in the right time so she can open up space for other players to come in, which I thought was very good.
And then Debinha obviously had the goal, but outside of just the goal, just incredible distribution, was all over the field. Just seems like she's in top form. What did you like that you saw from her today?
So happy with her form. We saw that every time she touched the ball, something happened. We scored a goal. She gets an assist. She puts people in dangerous spaces. So very happy for her. I hope this is just the beginning. This one game for her, and we can see the same form or even better going forward.
1 second. We're going to go to the Zoom for one question from Brad Lake. Brad, go ahead and ask your question.
Yes, hi Coach, how are you? Brad from Women's Sports Nation. How impressed were you today by your team's attack on the Portland goal? Michelle's goal was an amazing strike. Can you speak to the offense?
Yes, very happy. Anytime you score 3 goals, you have to be happy with your offense. I think that the players scored goals, but also found themselves in more goal-scoring opportunities. I don't want to sound unthankful if I say that we should have scored more or we could have scored more. And that's a positive thing. The fact that we're creating opportunities, the fact that we're getting in good chances, it's very positive, and hopefully we can capitalize on more in the future.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll go back in the room with Chad.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on the win. Michelle Cooper, she was playing a little maybe withdrawn on the wing, and DiBernardo was up top a little bit more. Can you kind of talk to us about the plan you had for her in the game? And obviously it worked really well. She did find the back of the net, too.
I don't know how much I can disclose in how they were working with each other. Yes, Coop had a different role defensively, and Vanessa was a little bit higher, as you mentioned. But even offensively, we saw interchange where sometimes Coop was inside and Vanessa outside, and we saw even Coop lower, Vanessa higher. I thought they did incredible playing off of each other and manipulating the defensive line, opponent's defensive line, to get in good areas to impact the game.
And then on a lighter note, after the game, one of your players got engaged. How much did you know about that? And kind of tell us your reaction.
I didn't know until the very last second. Lo came to me and said, "Do you know what is happening now?" I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm ready for any surprises. I started looking around. She goes, "No, Eli's getting proposed." What a special moment. So happy for them. Very happy for Eli and Roman. And I know they've been together for a long time. This is a special moment for her, but obviously for the team too. The players all loved it. We all love it. So that's great.
We'll stay in the room. Go ahead.
Hi, Madeline Fox with TCUR. So most of the starting 11 was very familiar from last year and even previous years, but Lorena was new in goal. Can you tell me a little bit about what you thought of her performance today?
Yeah, I thought she was good. She was solid. Made one great save, unbelievable save, which was good. And then she did her part in all the other ones. They were not tough saves by any means, but she had to be solid there in those moments. And overall, I think it's a good beginning for her. I think that we're gonna see good. We're gonna have a good, solid goalkeeper in her.
Yeah. So this is kind of a transition period for you guys. I mean, you've had AD French for quite a while. So how are you thinking about building that strength in goal and the keepers you signed in the off season?
Yes, all three keepers that we signed are very good, and it's good for the coaching staff because we don't have to motivate Lorena any more than that she's motivated by the competition that she has in Laurel and Claire. So that's what makes us happy. It makes our job a little bit easier, but in the same time, it pushes her to be the best.
Go ahead. We'll stay in the room.
Coach, congratulations on the win. You've talked a lot about your offense and you talked about your goalkeeper. Can you speak to your defense a little bit today? It looked like there was a little taking the foot off the gas a little bit in the second half. Your defense kind of gave up an early goal, gave up a penalty. Yep. Is this kind of like the perfect match for you as a manager, knowing that you won 3-1 but still have things to improve on?
Yes, absolutely. I thought they were good. There was a moment when we got scored on. I thought that's something that cannot happen. It shouldn't happen. It's a small mistake that obviously made a huge difference, or we got scored on. So that's something that we're gonna have to tighten up. And the penalty, I actually don't know if it was on the defenders. I know it hit Kayla's arm, but she reacted properly, did what she needed to do in the moment. So overall, obviously we're looking at the defense or the defensive line, but we're looking at our defensive organized shape and looking at every single person on the field if they did their part in order for us to prevent a goal.
All right, we'll go back to the Zoom with Sean with W Swish. Sean, go ahead and ask your question.
Hi, Coach. Sean with W Swish. Congrats on the win. And I was just wondering, could you kind of evaluate a little bit some of your newer players and how you think they gelled both in the preseason practice and in the game today?
Yes, I've said before, the new players that came in, they were amazing in preseason, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of them. We're going to see them in different times throughout the season, in different roles, whether it's a starting role, starting lineup, or coming off the bench, or closing a game. So we're very happy. We saw Haley and Rocky today. I thought they did good. They did what they needed to do to help us secure the win, and it was a good introduction for them. I've said before, our team was very good to come in and break into their lineup. It's not easy. So they're just working hard every day. They're patient and looking and waiting for the right opportunity to step in.
We'll go back to the Zoom with Blake Spadero. Blake, go ahead and ask your question.
Hey, Coach, this is Blake Spadero from W Swish. What did you think of your offensive execution in the first half compared to the second half?
Obviously, the result speaks for itself. a lot more happier and pleased in the first half with the execution. But overall, I thought that we created enough in the second half to score at least one goal, if not more. So it's something that we're going to have to review and look what we could have done different to score those goals.
All right, we've got one more from the Zoom, and then we'll wrap up with Daniel. Wes Underwood, go ahead and ask your question.
Wes, you're on mute.
All right, well, then we'll move on to the last one in the room. Daniel, go ahead.
When you brought Rocky on, it seemed like you were kind of playing her in that double pivot with Flo. I don't know that I've seen Rocky play defensive mid in that kind of spot. So can you just kind of talk about how she did in that spot and maybe the versatility that she has to play across the midfield?
I thought she was great. She did exactly what we needed to do. She secured that area right in front of the center backs, because right before she came in, there were a few balls that came right in the middle, straight towards the center back. So we wanted to make sure that we are safe in that area. We push everything on the outside and then defend from there. I was very happy with her and the execution.
Awesome. Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Next up, we'll have Rocky Rodriguez and Michelle Cooper.